Thank you, Charlie. Can you hear me? Thank you, Charlie. Thanks for your service, my friend. Welcome. It's Thursday. I think you can hear me. Pretty much sure you can hear me. I'm going to say, yeah, let's just say you can hear me, and I'm going to start talking. Writer Jordan Gory Lear, I think you're good, brother. I think you're good, and sorry about that. Now, it's Thursday. That's where we come together when we can from the comfort of my home here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we stream for 2 hours on Thursdays. And this is the first time I've been able to do it in, I think, 2 weeks because I had some rock and roll stuff going on. I was not able to stream at all from the Soap Girls show in Raleigh. It was just too. It was. I had a lot of merch to set up and sell, and they have a lot of merch. It was great. Anyway, the Raleigh show was great. Saw a lot of friends out there, and a lot of friends that were glad they came to see the soaps, and it was great. Great time was had by all. Now, I'm going to start what we usually do here in just a second by saying hello. But first, I wanted to say that although I have some very dark material displayed around my home, this is not a call to the dark side. It's a call to the dork side because I'm a dork. So welcome to this thing. And we appreciate you being here. And for those of you watching on the replay, thank you a lot. It means the world. And I'm just glad you get something out of this little thing here called Thursday. Now, Vincent was the first one in the chat, likely because I accidentally somehow put writer Jordan Gory Lurie on the poop list here on the channel. I don't know how you got in the hidden list. I have no idea. But good on you for texting me and letting me know in advance. I just barely caught your message in time, writer Jordan. But anyway, Vincent is first in the chat, and that means his name goes into a drawing in January where I'll take all the people who are first in the chat to comment in the chat on any live stream I did in 2023. All those will go in the hat. Also, in another hat goes the last person in every chat in every live stream I did in 2023. And then I picked 2 prizes out for those people. And last year was the first time I did this. Well, actually, this year was the first time I did this January. And we had a couple of winners, and I think they were quite happy with their prizes. And there's his less excited post, his post 1B. This is post 1. This is post 1B. And that's post 2. Slime City. It's a new band for the guys you guys who don't know that I'm really into these days. I was presented this CD when I was on tour with DEVO in Scotland. These guys are from Scotland. They're all named Michael. 3 guys in the band, Michael. Anyway, I have fallen in love with that band, and this album, Death Club, came out 4 months ago. They just sent me some other stuff in the mail. They sent me a record, which is very nice of them, and a CD and a flexi disc and some patches and stickers and all stuff. They also sent me recently a couple of T-shirts, which are already packed in my luggage for tour. But they sent me this CD single, which is not on Discogs, so I'm totally into that. Looks like a little 7-inch record. See there? Look at that. And they sent me some pinback buttons, which I am a big fan of pinback buttons. And so, and of course, a nice little letter as well. So that's always good. So thank you, Slime City. You're at the top of the charts for me, and I love you. I love you. I can't stop listening to that record every day. I listen to it. All right, so Jeff Young is here. What's up, Mr. Young? I've known you for a while. Yes, you can get to my front doorstep pretty easy. And Vincent, chatting everybody up. Here's where I tried to post something a couple of times earlier today, and it's just my keyboard was not in the right place, and I couldn't reach stuff right, and I was going to give up. But then I figured out that I should post this. It's my channel's 14th birthday today. It was born October 2009. Isn't that weird? So long ago. So anyway, AZ Mick, what's happening? Of course, Jeff and Vincent, and who else do we have? Of course, Tim Nolan is here. Yes, he is behind the scenes today. We've got a lot to talk about. We're going to bring Tim up definitely for some noise later. We are going to do noise, you guys. So a couple of you better get ready to get on screen with us, because it's going to be the last noise that we do for a while. I'll tell you more about that. Butter Knives, if you're here watching, please come on back. It's good to see you. Thanks for checking in. We love the Butter Knives. Robotron John, what's up, Pinball Wizard? Oh, check it out. Okay, so that's a good news. That's a positive. Save that for later. We'll need that for later, Robert, when we talk about positives. Roxy Dot, that is not a lie right there. That's not a lie. She's actually doing that, or else she's probably done now. Let's see. Nathaniel accidentally blanked this stream. Accidentally started watching this stream, potentially. Tim, yes, Tim is here today. That's right. Nathaniel, you want a wrench? What do you want a wrench for? You want to be a moderator here? What do you want to do that for? Give me a good reason why you want to do that. It's like, I don't know why anybody wants to do that. It's a responsibility. It's like, you have certain powers and certain control. I wouldn't mind having another moderator, I'm sure, but we'll have to consult the team here at Michael Pilmer YouTube channel. 404 TV, we appear to be having technical difficulties. Please stand by. True that. Well, that could always play on my channel. Look at the wonderful Miss You. Hello. Good to see you. I'm so glad you're here, as always. I would feel weird if you didn't get here. And I do feel weird on the streams you don't come. I feel really strange. JBL, what's happening? He's the president, and he has lots of hearts for people. Very cool. Who else is here? Nathaniel Mars typed in a little something. Oh, it's a fist, I think. Yep. Speaking of fists, how's our friend Aaron doing? I don't think he is streaming tonight. Of course, I could be wrong. Miss You would probably know. Huge. What's up? Good to see you. And that poster in your avatar. DEVO 13, welcome to the nerd side with him. He knows all the geeky, nerdy stuff. Look, Film Fest. There he goes with the nerd stuff. I love that. We can read you, Ryder Jordan Gorey. What's up, Super Monkey Fling? I love that name. It's not as fun to say as Ryder Jordan Gorey Jory Lurie, though. Really, it's not. But it could be if I said it enough, I guess. We'll try. Mark Thorner, thank you for that report on the sound. Appreciate that. I always want to be sure. I had to refresh in order for the video to start. Oh, my. I wonder why. Rise above, sir. Rise above. We're going to rise above. Butter Knives is back. Okay, that was a long time ago. I know, I understand. I'm a little bit behind, but give me a break. Heck far. Honestly, y'all smoke them if you got them. Well, of course. That'll happen. Now, that'll happen. Dark Side for Life. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Scott. Yeah. I know it's a film. I know you were going to mention that. Because when I was Googling Slime City, looking up some information, all I found was movie stuff. So, yeah, to get past the movie stuff. 14, huh? We're almost old enough to drive on this channel. Captain LSD, Psychedelic Sunday. All right, I'm down. All right, let's do this. Let's do this, Psychedelic Sunday. Take Dead Rax's wrench. He's not even here, is he? I don't think he's here. Look, comics. Did I tell you? He is true to his brand. What's up, Tony? Ohio represent. How's it going, man? Nice to see you. Fuzzy, thank you for being here, Fuzz. Skilled. He's skilled, lucrative. Synth Punk. What's up? He's got burgers. He's got burgers. Okay, what is this? That is all geek stuff. That is more geek stuff right here. Food, food and movies. Okay, so I got lots to talk about. This is the last stream I'm going to do from home. My light has a short in it. From home until December 11th. Can you believe it? It's going to be a long time. Well, actually, it'll be after December 11th because December 11th is when I get home, when I fly home from Australia. So it'll be a minute before I'm able to do the Thursday thing again. So this is a kind of a special time here. Jim Boyce is here. What's happening? Hey, nobody's stripping dead wax on my watch. No way. What's up, Jim? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. And Adrian, of course. See you next month at the Punk Rock Show. Yes, sir. I'm going. You spoke to which Josh? Since Punk, there's a couple of Joshes involved in that organization there over the years. No, it's not the end of DEVO. It's not even the end of DEVO touring. So there. Quint. What do you think of the new Stones? I haven't heard it. I don't really keep up on the Stones, Quint. You know, but I do like stuff like Shatter, Shadube, Shatter, Shatter. I guess there's a couple old things I like, which I can't really think of right now. But yeah, not huge knowledgeable. I'm not very knowledgeable about Rolling Stones, but I like them. I think I maybe like the Who better than the Rolling Stones. Like if it was between the Who and the Rolling Stones, but I don't know much about either of those bands. I'm really dumb about some music. We're on the coast. Look, Butter Eyes, the day will come. Don't worry. Keep your head up. The day will come. I promise you. Hager. All right, right. Hager, man. He's been with us for a minute since the CBGB sponsored Times Square show. I believe that was his first show. I believe. He fit right in, man. He had all the moves. He had total tribute to Bob, too, in everything he does and the way he plays and everything. For sure. So, yeah, I think, Adrian, you will potentially be seeing Tim. Breakfast King. Now, here's somebody that I think was one of the winners for the chat thing this year. Was that true, Breakfast King? Were you one of the winners of the thing? I think it was you and JBL that won, right? Gosh, I can't remember. Anyway, Breakfast King in the house. Nice to see you. So that's the thing. The big thing is that, okay, this is the last stream for a while from my home. I will be streaming on tour when I can. You know, that might be iffy, but I'm going to do that. And I'm going to, of course, shoot video. And also 14 years ago, October 2009, I started this channel. And for the first 9 years, 10 years maybe, I didn't really know what YouTube was. I just used my channel to store videos that I shot, concert videos, just so that I could have somewhere to store them, so that I could have a link to share with people, right? On websites or whatever I was doing at the time. Then around 4 or 5 years ago, I got a notice from YouTube saying, hey, you can get monetized and you can start live streaming and you can do this and that. And I was like, what? I can make money off the footage that I've had up for 9 years, 10 years. Okay, let me see if I can do that. And that led to live streaming and the lockdown, in which live streaming really became a part of my curriculum. That's a hard word to say. It's not as easy as writer Jordan Gory Lurie. Look at that. My YouTube user is only a year older than you. I know. It's like I got kind of a late start on most things technology related. Email, CD player. I was the last person to have most of that stuff. Oh, okay. I was a winner, but not present. So you sent me Jesus Simmons as a consolation. Oh, that's cool. Okay. I know you had something to do with it. Okay. So along with that, if you guys were here for the stream after the devotional, I told you about some things I found at a yard sale. Oh, wait a second. I think you meant to use an "you" in that word. I think Lockdown's a porn movie, and there's a bunch of nonsense, but I think you wanted a "you" in that other word. Um, Joanne, DEVO will come to the East Coast when hell freezes over. Oh, you don't know what's been happening in hell? Have you not seen the news? Blizzards, snowstorms, but it hasn't quite frozen over. It's cold down there. So one day, Joanne, it'll happen. And then I'll welcome you to the frozen tundra of hell. Right? Right? There you go. That's a reference to a little cartoon that Mark Mothersbaugh did the music for, if I'm not mistaken. Um, okay, you got to talk to promoters and booking agents about getting DEVO there. It's not DEVO's choice. It's who waves the money at DEVO. They say, "Hey, DEVO, we're getting in touch with your booking agent to see if we could hire you." Right on. Yeah, for real. Yeah. You guys keep your naysaying to yourselves. All right, I want to get this out of the way before I forget. I got mail from our good friend Max Mars, who often comes to this channel and comments on videos. I have no idea what this is. I got it a few days ago, but I thought I would save it for the stream. Let's see what it is. Look at that. It's a skull face. Hey, y'all, look at my face. Hold on. Hey, y'all, look. Hey, y'all. Okay. Michael, when is your birthday? I have something special for you. Oh, wow. Happy Halloween. Oh, this is a heads up saying I'm going to get something for my birthday. That's very nice. Max, my birthday is December 11th. And thanks for asking. Look at this. That's my favorite part of the whole thing right there. Look at that thing. Nice. Thank you, Max Mars. You rule. You're awesome. And thank you for that. Cats, skulls. Cats and skulls, man. Hold on. Messing with these lights. So, you guys. Oh, here we go. Vinyl Gorilla, aka Vanilla Gorilla, is in the house. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate you. So, what else I got to talk about? I got a list of things here. Recently, I got this. This is a cake tester. And I had another cake tester for many years, and it got worn out. And I never used it for cake testing, but I used it for other things for decades. It had a kind of a wolf head on it or something. But this is more my style. So this replaces the other cake tester that I had for decades. Why did I have a cake tester? I don't know. Cheers to everybody. Thanks for being here again. I just did something last weekend. Okay, so the Soap Girls thing happened, right? That was Thursday. And that was a blast. Well attended. They sold a ton of merch, made a lot of new friends and new fans. Some of my friends who I didn't know would like them or not, I kind of figured they were because they're big rock and roll fans. They loved them, and they talked to them after the show, and everybody got CDs and autographs and pictures, and it was so fun. I was up late, and I found out just a couple days before the Soap Girls that my favorite hardcore punk band from town here called Vitna, Vitna, Vitna. I think it's a Swedish word. Vitna was going to play a Sorry State Records 10th anniversary festival weekend this last weekend. And I got thrown off by something that popped on the screen. So anyway, I was in Sorry State Records putting up Soap Girls flyers a few days before the show. And my friend Jeff, who works at Sorry State, I was asking him about his band Vitna because I love him and I haven't seen him since like 2019 or 18, whatever it was. I think it was 19. And he said, I jokingly always ask him about Vitna. Hey, how's Vitna doing? And he said, actually, Michael, he's like, we did break up for a long time, but we're back together and we're playing Friday at this Sorry State thing. So I was like, oh my God, I'm there. So I went home and within the next 2 days, I bought my ticket to see that one day of the festival. And I figured I just like all the other bands. And oh my God, I did like so many bands at this festival. I got into the whole weekend because I started meeting people in bands who knew me and I knew them, and we met for the first time, and they got me into the rest of the festival. I had such a great time, and it was right after Soap Girls, so it was like I wasn't planning on going out all Friday night and all Saturday, but there were so many good bands, all really ridiculous hardcore stuff, real fast, really intense stuff. And man, I had such a good time. My favorite bands that I saw, well, I'll just show you some things if you don't mind, because there is video of some bands on my YouTube channel. It's the last few things I posted for the most part. Come on, dude, don't put that up there right now, please, because I can't read it right now. But wait till I'm done telling the story, and then you can put those up there, Tim. Because shit, dude. Now I lost track. Oh, so anyway, I'm going to show you some things. So I go to these things, right? These concerts. I'm a t-shirt addict, right? So I'm picking out all the bands that I want to buy shirts of, and well, the first two top three bands that I liked there didn't have shirts, or they're sold out of my size. But I did see this band. I believe this is called Golpe. It's Italian. Golpe. I believe that means like explode or blow up or something. I'm not quite sure, but they were this great hardcore band from Italy. I believe they're on their first big tour. I think they formed maybe 3 years ago. I think they're on their first U.S. tour right now with Electric Wheelchair, I think it's called. Yeah, anyway, Golpe. And they were great hardcore, great guys. They were having a great time on stage, right? And then there's this other band that I saw called Savage Heads. They were kind of a cool old school punk hardcore band, kind of like, DK kind of era, Dead Kennedys era. And you can even tell the graphics are very kind of Dead Kennedys and kind of Sex Pistols-y. But they were a great band. And they had a shirt in my size. Fantastic. But the bands that I really wanted a shirt in that didn't have them, I was so frustrated. The first one was this one, Mutant Strain, but I did get a record. And this album is their latest. It's called Murder of Crows. Really sick, fast, hardcore, female lead singer. They're from Charlotte, North Carolina. I was surprised to find out. Sorry State Records, of course. This is such a great band, and I do have footage of almost their entire set on my channel. And the vocals are a little low in that mix because I'm standing kind of next to the guitar amp, but man, oh man, still fantastic performance. And I'm going to show you something here, some stuff that comes in the record. I always like stuff that comes in the record. Now, first and foremost, there's this big poster. Look at this. Look how punk rock this is. All right. First of all, you got this. Yeah. Anti-war stuff there, of course. Murder of Crows. Look at that. Pretty cool. Now, this other side is my favorite. You ready? Look at this. Oh, yeah. Live shot of the band. She looks like Belinda Carlisle a little bit there. But man, the guitar player, I forget his name back there, but he rips. Oh, and look, this is at the Milestone Club. This photo was taken at the Milestone Club, which is a legendary punk rock club in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's where I first saw some of my first punk rock shows when I was a teenager. It's still there. It's still just about the same as it always has been. It's a miracle this place is still around. I dig it. Okay, now here's something else that was included. You got this, special thanks. You got this little cool, all the lyrics here and the graphics. And this, look at that. Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. And then this is my favorite insert. Check this out. Make a mutant. Okay. You just cut out the parts here. Look at them. Look at them. That's great, man. That's really great. Very creative. So I was able to get them on record. Did not get a shirt. I am going to get a Mutant Strain shirt one day, damn it. And there was another, oh, hi, Dusty. There was another band played called Public Acid, and they're also from North Carolina, I believe. And they are really great, fast hardcore too. And they didn't have a shirt in my size, and they didn't have any records there. So I have to get one of those at Sorry State. I'm going to get a Public Acid record for sure. Of course, my favorite band of the thing, the band that got me to go to the festival, Vitna, they didn't have any shirts or anything at all. So, rats. But very cool. Mutant Strain and Public Acid, my favorite new bands I discovered there. Now, I also met, do you guys know the band Snooper? The band Snooper, and there's a band called Gun, Gun, G period, U period, M period. I believe they're both from Tennessee. And I met this guy. It's funny. This guy came up to me at the festival. I was kind of all alone because I don't know a lot of people in the hardcore scene around here. They're a lot younger than me, and I just don't have a lot of ties to that. So I was just kind of by myself a lot during the night. So I was outside the venue having a little break from being in the festival, standing on the sidewalk with a bunch of other punky kids. And this real tall guy walks up to me. And it's somebody that I'd seen when I was walking up to the venue before doors opened. There was a big line of people out in front. I decided to go a couple blocks away to this arcade and spend about 30 minutes while the line filtered down to a smaller size. But while I was walking up to the club, I noticed this big tall guy with kind of a mullet haircut. He looked a lot like Deck from Aim on the Sniffers. The same style of hair, the same kind of clothes, and big guy, big white guy. So I noticed that. And so anyway, later on in the night, I come out of the club and I'm standing on the sidewalk hanging out by myself. And that guy walks up, the tall guy with the mullet. And he's like, excuse me, are you Michael Pilmer? I'm like, yeah. I was like, you look like my friend Deck from Aim on the Sniffers. He was like, oh, I know Deck. I've known him for years. Let's get a picture of us together. I'm like, cool. How do you know me? And he's like, wearing a DEVO button. He's got one button on it. It's a DEVO album cover, square pin. Oh no, it's a DEVO, 1982 album. That I was just like, what? He was like, I'm part of Spud Waz or whatever, a Facebook DEVO fan news group. I've been a part of that for a long time, and that's where I know you. So then we started talking about Aim on the Sniffers and the bands he's in, Snooper and Gun, and oh, thanks, Lisa. You're very sweet, Lisa. I just saw this. That's very nice. You're very cool too, Lisa. Look at that hat. So anyway, I met this cool guy named Connor. He's in Snooper and he's in Gun. He's a highly respected guitar player, and he killed it at the Gun show. I got a little bit of Gun on video before my camera died. It was the last band of Friday night, and my camera just bit it. So anyway, I met those people. So I want to tell you one more thing too, in case anybody knows this band. Now, at the Soap Girls show, while I was running the merch booth, this guy came up to me and was like, hey, can you give Soap Girls this album? And I said, well, why don't you just wait, give them that after the show? They'll be here. You can hand it to them. So he did that. But then after the show, after we were breaking down the merch and they were packing up to go, the manager was like, Michael, we can't take this safely in our van. It's going to get warped or broken. We don't have anything to take. Will you take it and enjoy it for us? And I was like, yeah. They're like, let us know how it is. But I like the cover. They're called Night Terrors. There they are. And one of these guys gave me the record, I think. And I'm going to check it out. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm seeing this guy here throwing the goat. There's some goat action throwing here. And I think there's some goat action there, throwing the goat, right? Yep, people are throwing the goat. Oh, and there's a little birdie bird right there. A little birdie bird. That's almost a goat. That's a bird, at least. But yeah, I'm going to listen to that. But anybody know Night Terrors? I'm not even sure where they're from. I'm going to guess out here. Manufactured in Czechoslovakia. It doesn't really say anything about where that I'm seeing. Anyway, Night Terrors. Anybody know? Rock band. All right. Thanks for your patience while I run my mouth. Now, you may see this that I'm wearing. This is my work uniform for the upcoming tour dates. If you see me at the DEVO tour, at a DEVO show, I'll likely be wearing this or maybe one of 3 vintage crew shirts that I have. Speaking of DEVO tour, I want to tell you guys, first and foremost, and I'm sorry I'm missing some Massey was in Anal Sniffers. I'm seeing comments every now and then. Tim, what were those comments about Sorry State? Do you remember? Let's see. Anyway, any questions about Sorry State, feel free to post them again. I couldn't keep up with it when I was talking there. But anyway, I want to talk about if you guys, anybody here who's a close friend or who needs to be in touch with me, wants to get in touch with me after Sunday, between this Sunday and December 11th, I want you to contact me on WhatsApp. If you don't have it, put it on your phone. This doesn't apply to all of you, but I just figured I'd get this information out to people. WhatsApp is the way to do it. Find me there via my cell phone number. Send me a message, tell me who you are, and that way we will be in touch, because my email doesn't always work on my phone, and other things are kind of, sometimes it costs money to send text when you're other countries. Whatever the case, WhatsApp is free, and it always works for sending images, phone calls, texts, all that stuff. So WhatsApp is the way to contact me for sure. Now I want to go through the dates here real quick. I want to see if any of you are going to be meeting me, and it would be cool to meet up with you. Let me scroll down here real quick on the YouTube side. And if you are going to be going to any of these shows, I want you to tag me, circle A, tag my name, my channel in the side chat here, so I can see you. Okay, so November 2nd, I'll be flying to LA on the 29th for rehearsals. November 2nd, we will play, DEVO plays Santa Cruz, California. Okay. November 3rd, we play a place called Paso Robles. I don't know how to pronounce that town, but we'll be there November 3rd. Okay. And then I'm not going to any DEVO show. I just want Pilmer's number. I'm sure you can Google it, Joanne. I don't really hide it or anything. I mean, you can have my number. It's no big deal. November 5th, we'll be in San Francisco. So we have the 2nd, Santa Cruz, 3rd, Paso Robles, and the 5th, San Francisco. I have a day off, the 6th, to travel. 7th, Seattle. Okay. The 8th, Portland. Also the 9th, same venue, Portland, 2 nights in a row. November 16th. Okay, yeah, I got you, Adrian. We already talked about that. That's cool. I got you. And then the 11th, I'm in Del Mar, and also the 12th, same venue, Del Mar, 2 nights in a row. The 14th, DEVO goes back to San Francisco to play a different venue. I believe it's a different venue. Now I'm second guessing myself. But anyway, we're back in San Francisco on the 14th. We play Los Angeles on the 16th. That's the YouTube Theater. It's in Inglewood, basically Los Angeles. Then the last show of the U.S. tour this year is the Darker Waves Festival on the 18th, and I believe that's in the Los Angeles area as well. Now I'll go through Seattle, November 7th, Crittenden. Great, Crittenden. Find me on WhatsApp and let me know you're going to be there. And if I can meet up with you or whatever, we'll meet up. DEVO 13, Five Below have a lot of cool. Oh, man, I don't need to buy any more shirts, man. I swear. Even the shirts I get for free. Man, I tell you what, I got a shirt problem. Too many shirts. But yeah, well, it's a good thing I don't like anime shirts, because I'd be buying those for $5. DEVO sucks. All West Coast shirts. Well, we do it in parts, Deadwax. Next year, we'll be coming to your neck of the hood, I bet. Let me just go through Australia really quick. I know there's, people in Australia might be up right now. On November 26th, DEVO's in Sydney, Australia at the ICC Theatre. November 29th, we're in Brisbane at QPAC. December 1st, we're at the Good Things Festival in Flemington. I believe that is near Melbourne, I think. Saturday, DEVO is at another Good Things Festival in Sydney. And Sunday, so that's December 1st, Flemington, 2nd, Sydney, and 3rd, Brisbane, all Good Things Festival. And I think they're playing with... old Fred Durst band, Limp Bizkit. I like my biscuits dark brown, crispy. Good Things Festival in Melbourne, huge. All right, reach out to me on WhatsApp, and we'll meet up if at all possible. And then the best thing is that after our last show in Melbourne on December 6th at the Palace Theatre, the Palace, I have 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th off in Melbourne, and I'm going to see Amon the Sniffers on the 8th in Melbourne. I can't believe it just happened to work out. I fly home on my birthday, December 11th. That's the deal. It's going to be crazy. Rusty is here. Is Rusty here? Oh, hell yeah, Rusty's here. All right, so yeah, all the people that said they're going to be at some shows, please hit me up on WhatsApp. so we can keep in touch. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this wine's good. I need to pour more and drink more. So much to talk about. Is that word from postcard? I don't know what that means. Here we go. Now, okay, I've gone through all that. Sorry, state. Okay, now check this out, you guys. I have some other records to show you later that I got recently. I'm going to show you something that nobody really has seen publicly before, okay? I'll probably be announcing these with some video, maybe after the tour, maybe during the tour. But right now, I'm going to give you a sneak peek because I've been working on these for a while with a couple of companies. And, well, I won't give you the bad news yet, but the good news is, check it out. Look at these. Look at these, dudes. What are those? What are those? Those are shirts. I mean, shoes. Shoes with cat hairs on them. Shoes. Shoes. DEVO shoes. Now look at the back. Look at the back. Right? Pretty cool. Oh, look. What does that say on the back? What does that say on the back? Mm-hmm. Right on. Look, the back, the bottom here. You can see what it says, I think. Oops, upside down. Can you see it? Yeah. Oh, you can see it in there. Airwalk. Oh, look at that cat hair. Cats have been reaching in here for toy mice or something. Airwalk. So, DEVO shoes by a company. I forget the main company's name. It's not a brand that you would recognize, I don't think. But Airwalk got into this deal. And now these are really high quality, thick canvas. Of course, really thick rubber soles. Now these are special slip resistant bottoms. They're actually made for slippery surfaces, factories, wet stages, stuff like that. And these are soft toe, although they are pretty hard toe. They also make steel toe versions. So long story short, this company, one of the guys from this company reached out to me and said, "Hey, I met Jerry at this Jerry Casali of DEVO at this event, and we talked, and he told me to send my information along, and whatever. Yeah, give the pass the slip." He said, "Here, Jerry asked me to keep in touch because we talked about something, wine or whatever they talked about," and I just noticed that he worked at a shoe company, and I looked at the website. And I was just scrolling through all the shoes, and they were mostly hiking shoes, hiking boots, that kind of style of shoe. Straight up boots, like tennis shoes that look like boots, that kind of thing. And I was just like, no, nothing in here. Because I was going to ask him, like, hey, can we get some samples of something? Because I wanted DEVO to have new stage shoes because the old Vans slip-ons that they've been wearing for a long time are really worn out. And rather than just go buy more Vans slip-ons, I thought I would ask him. So I found one pair of shoes in that whole catalog that was not a hiking boot kind of thing. And it was a pair of slip-ons, and it was black. And I was like, man, Nick, what do you think about doing this shirt? Long story short, they agreed to do these shoes for DEVO to wear on stage on tour this year as a favor to DEVO, right? We're trying to get these made and offered to the public, but it's a little tricky. The lawyer and the companies are talking about it right now, but I don't know if it's going to happen or not, because if it's up to DEVO to pay the expense of getting these made and stuff, I don't think it's going to happen. But if it's a licensing deal and somebody else pays for the things to get made, we'll probably do it. But it's still going to be a pre-order thing. If it does happen, it'll be a pre-order thing where everybody pre-orders, and then 3 months later, the shoes get sent out. Because we don't want to risk having a bunch of shoes in different sizes that don't sell, because these are really high quality, cool kicks. And Mark Mothersbaugh loves them. He wears them all the time, not just on stage. Now, Jerry doesn't wear these on stage because of the way he moves on stage. He doesn't want slip resistant because he slips his feet around the stage when he does his little moves. So he's the only one that doesn't wear them. Oh, well, the drummer doesn't wear them either because he has to wear his own drumming shoes, favorite drumming shoes. But the other guys in the band all wear them, and we do wear them for photo shoots. So that's kind of cool, right? DEVO shoes, right? But Dead Wax, good to see you. Synth Punk, good to see you. Rusty, of course, good to see you. Okay, Orange County. Okay, Darko Ways. Well, it's people from LA are going there, so it must not be that far. I figure it's kind of LA area. Uh, let's see. What did Rusty say about that? Oh, Dead Wax. I probably have one of those, and I'll get it to you one day. I just got to get back home and catch up with all my YouTube fam, and then I'll check your phone. I probably found your phone number. Yeah, I don't have my phone right here with me. It's on the other side of the room over there. But Joanne, I will check it. I'm sure you got it. Where can I get a pair of those? We're working on that, Adrian. I don't know if it's going to happen, but we're trying. We're trying. I know we're trying. Yeah, no, these are not skater shoes. These are really these are like what do you call them? Like industrial strength shoes. Now, there was another the steel toe is in some of them, the non-slip bottom, and I think there was another aspect of these. Maybe the canvas is tear resistant or something, or the bottoms are super thick, or maybe they have arch supports. I don't know. They're fancy slip-ons, that's for sure. They're not cheap ones. So yeah. So, but anyway, I'm glad to at least have them for the band. We got cool new press photos of them wearing those, and so thank you to Jay Spencer, my friend in England, who is a great photographer. He has shot DEVO before over the years, and he stepped up and did that for us, and I appreciate that, Jay Spencer. God bless Dave the Pickup Artist. That's right. What's up, brother? Nice to see you. I know I keep saying that, but gosh, it's almost like I got to see you and me more on YouTube, doing stuff, talking and stuff. And then, I'll be inspired to put something cool together. I don't want to just send you that. I'm going to send you some other stuff. But we got to start talking music again. We got to get into that. Maybe I could hick you to. Do you like thrash? Not thrash, hardcore punk stuff? Do you like really fast hardcore? Because I could hip you to some cool Sorry State stuff. Man, Mutant Strain and Public Acid were so damn good. Oh, thanks, Rusty. You need to jump into this pile here called YouTube. We'll get you on here one day. Jerry Layton, what's up, fellow artist and creator? What's up, man? Nice to see you. Very cool. Now, I want to just take you through a few records that I got, and then I want to show you some new noise stuff that I got. First, let me show you. Let me show you this. Hold on. So at the right before the Soap Girls show, I went to see Venom Incorporated with a few other bands. My friend Sean from DC got me in. He knows those guys, and he gave me this record that he put out on his label. It's an experimental band on DSI. DSI puts out a lot of punk stuff, but I believe he said this was kind of like experimental, weird stuff. And check it out. I haven't heard it yet, and I don't even know what it's called. It's not one of those things. It's apparent, If it is apparent, I can't read it because it's too small. The text is too small, man. I can't read it. But yeah, so I'm going to listen to this cool industrial thing, whatever it's called. Oh, here it is. There's what it's called. Ballast or Ballast, maybe. And that is called In a Honey, INNA Honey, maybe. Yeah. So there's that. Now, this, when I was at Devotional, guess who was there? DJ Lance Rock, my good friend from Yo Gabba Gabba. He was our special guest, one of them, and he gave me this, a band that he used to be in back in the day called Raymakers. I think it's like indie electronic stuff, maybe. But there's Lance Rock's autograph on it. Yeah, I don't know how easy this is to find, but I had no idea he was in bands that had stuff out. So great to add to my collection there, my DJ Lance Rock collection. And then, so then this is all stuff. Delaney, my friend Delaney Dell from Futurismo Records was a guest at Devotional. He brought a bunch of stuff to sell, and then he had a few things left over. He just gave them to me to add to my collection. So check this out. We got this guy from Suicide, Mr. Vega, one of his solo albums, Just a Million Dreams. I've never heard it before. I only know Suicide stuff. I don't know any of their solo stuff, so check that out. It looks really cool. All the Futurismo stuff is Really, really well designed by Delaney himself. And there is James White in the blacks. Sax Maniac. This is a really cool reissue on Futurismo. Really great graphics. I've heard a little bit of him back in the day. I don't own any of it. Now, this, one of my favorite bands in the world, Severed Heads. I already have this, but now I'm going to have this sealed copy because I'm a Severed Heads collector. This is my favorite industrial experimental noise band of all time. Severed Heads. Right up there with Skinny Puppy and, what's another one? I don't know. Severed Heads and Skinny Puppy are pretty much up there on my list. So Bad Mood Guy reissue, very quality stuff there. Noisy with beats. And then here's Our Daughter's Wedding. Our Daughter's Wedding reissue. I'm not very familiar with them. Of course, I've heard them and I've seen their original album of this sitting around in stores for years, but haven't seen them. Oh, now this is something different. I'll get to that in a second. Units, that was on Futurismo's label. Got a different pressing of this. Now I got this certain color of vinyl. Circuit Meltdown, very cool. They're kind of a new wavy band. Now Chrome, you guys know Chrome. Nice, bizarre, kind of experimental rock stuff. This is a pressing I didn't have. A color I didn't have. I have the other Futurismo version of that. Now this is a great comp of punk stuff from California. Suburban Annihilation, the California Hardcore Explosion from City to the Beach, 78 to 83. Great compilation curated by Delaney and Henry Rollins. And there is the tracks. Adolescence, Middle Class, Agent or Dead Kennedys, Simpleton, yeah, all that great stuff. So I'm really glad to get that. I had a test pressing of that, but not the real one. Now here's the Units, a later record they put out, I believe, called Animals They Dream About. I think this is their second album. I don't know much about the Units, but I know I'll like that. Now this is an album that was given to Delaney by somebody who worked at a label called Future Logic Development Corp. They only put out 2 records, this one and then my band Silica Gel, the reissue 2016 that came out double vinyl. And this is the first band on the label, another band that was kind of from the 90s. They got reissued on vinyl. So this is cool. I have now 2 of these, one to keep sealed. You know what? Because I'm a geek. I'm a collector geek. All right. Tim, would you like to come up? We'll check in with Tim. Because I went through all my lists pretty quick, and all I'm looking to do now is make some noise and talk. So now, Tim, unmute your mic real quick. All right, here comes my longest living friend, still trapped in Ohio, Tim Nolan.
I'm trapped, man. I'm trapped. Can't get out. So how is it going on, man? Good to see everybody.
And here, what's happening? Tell us the update.
I mean, honestly, what I've been happiest about lately is the release that I got in the mail last week and the release I got in the mail this week.
And what band would that be?
Some weird like Dev something. I don't know.
Il DEVO.
Maybe that's it.
Dan Ductor. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Tim, but Dan Ductor has just activated something.
Thank you, Dan.
First of all, a belch, and second of all, the new lighting I got in Ohio during devotional. Yeah. We're going to see it work now. Dan Ductor, you, for your great generous dono, otherwise known as a donation, a super chat, you, first of all, get a little Charlie, little light up toilet, and those eyes. Super chat Charlie does a dance for the super chats. That's what he does for a living. And he has a light up toilet, and that's all good. But now we can show you the new lighting setup. Just a couple new lights here in the clown alarm. And here we go. Oh, did you see that? What happened? What happened there? Did you see that? Did you see that our screens both went off? Was it the strobe?
No. Like earlier, I saw that yours was delayed. It froze a bit.
Really?
But
let's try again.
I think
the strobe is freaking.
No,
that's frenetic back there. Anyway, so yeah, there we have a couple of new lights there in the setup. A strobe light from God knows it looks really old and cool. It's on the floor. That's like a wooden box. I'll have to show it to you guys next time. Close up. It's pretty cool. But I got it with a disco ball and a couple of other broken strobes. And then there's another light over there that's designed to go point at the disco ball, but
all this was
working.
vintage stuff, like vintage disco era stuff, and the
Yeah.
strobe setup, like it had a dial to change the colors. I've never seen that. That was really cool.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. So
Heather had a comment for you, Mike.
Dan, thank you though, Dan. Oh wait, sorry. Put that one back up again. Oh yeah, I saw that. ER nurse. Sorry, ER nurse, but raise them right.
These things happen.
Okay, so here we go. Lawn chairs are everywhere. Okay, got it. But Dan, yeah, thank you so much, Dan. Very much appreciated there. And Vanilla Gorilla is laughing. All right, so Tim, now let's update us on what's been happening. You got some DEVO stuff in the mail,
huh? I got Art DEVO, and I got the Akron Gold. So that was phenomenal.
Okay, so Art DEVO is the box set of very early DEVO material from the 70s that was put out by Futurismo in October. Was it October? Yeah.
Yes.
But it was on pre-sale a long time ago. But yeah, that's all very early unreleased stuff, the Art DEVO era. And then the other box set.
No, but like about Art DEVO, it's like if there was anything that anybody had heard before, it was not mastered to this level. I mean,
none of that was ever released from the masters, and a lot of it was never released in any form. But the stuff that was bootlegged over the years, it's crystal clear now. There's no dubbing or anything. It's from the master tapes.
It's phenomenal.
And Peter Conheim from Negativland did a great job on all the audio. Without him, it wouldn't have happened. He just happened to be, working on those archives for the last couple of years. And when we were coming up with that idea for the Futurismo release, I was like, let's reach out to him and see if he's found masters of these things that have been bootlegged. And then it turned out he found a lot more. So very cool.
And then, of course, we got the deluxe DEVO 50 years set.
The Rhino box set. Yeah, that's of stuff that's been released, but a good collection spanning the 50 years.
Well, and it's been released, but not necessarily these versions. There's some unique versions on it.
Yeah, maybe there's a remastering or a remixing or something. But I think most of them came out on, what was it? Pioneers Who Got Scalped, I think.
A lot of them did, yes.
Wait a second. Do you have this? Do you have to use some sort of VPN to use Club DEVO? Shoes are available, but nowhere to... No. Nick. Okay, so there's a problem with the security ticket, and there's a splash page that got put up recently by Rhino, and that affected the ticket problems. The security ticket problems they're working on it, the web people, but the shoes are not available. They're not available. They won't be available for the near future. I'm just not sure what's going to happen. They might only be for the band. I don't know, but I had to show you them because I've had them for months, and I just thought I'd show you. I'm hoping that everything works out and we can make them available to people in some form. But yeah, that site thing is just it's a dumb site problem that comes with these new sites where everything's so complicated. They should just make a simple HTML site and say, screw it. Screw it. All this fancy website stuff is hard to keep up with, man. It's like, it always breaks. You add one thing to the site, it breaks everything else. Everything's connected. It's all dumb. Dumb. Hey. You're talking about Dead Wax's fluttering backside. I don't think I've ever heard of Dead Wax's backside referred to as fluttering. That sounds like a good pickup line.
Well, it was going on because
if you just go up to the person you're interested in and say, someone's backside has a flutter, I bet you it'll work. Bet you it'll work.
Ooh, that sounds scary.
Okay. Joanne has demands.
Consider giving me the...
I don't even have it, Joanne, so I can't give it to you. Mm-hmm. I do have the Art DEVO. Oh, Moab. I like their early stuff. The girl. That one album, Sea Missile Motel, or that was a song on it. What was that album called? Sea Missile Motel. I love that record. What does that mean? What does any of it mean, Rusty? It's all meaningless, and life
what is it?
Life is finite and it's meaningless. Those are lyrics from Slime City Death Club album, and I love it. Life is finite and it's meaningless. Oh, it's great. Joanne, you buy it for me and I'll buy it for you. Even swap, eye for an eye.
And I'll tell you what, like people in LA, I don't know if they still have any, but with the Art Devo, definitely at Amoeba, because I called, they had these platter mats, turntable, felt mats, and if you bought it, you got it free, and it was supposed to be with all the independent record stores, but man, I called everywhere around here in Ohio, and nobody had them.
I don't even have them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm not looking for it necessarily.
No, but I like I said, for whatever reason, I wanted it. So
okay, I got to show you these things. I picked these up free. There was a thrift store locally that had free CDs, right? So here's one of them. I bet you didn't know Robert Smith had a side gig as a teen. Robert Smith of The Cure. What every parent needs to know, but no teen wants to tell. Understanding the postmodern generation. Okay. Now, let's see what it says here. See, look at that fancy homemade DVD. Okay, all the instructions, and then he has another one here that I got for free. Good old Robert Smith. Teen culture influenced by media. Right. Very good. And then I got this one, which I don't think is Robert Smith, another guy. No cover, but the Parent Source topic catalog. Here they talk about television, religion, quotes, drugs, quotes, movies, culture, at a glance, part 2, video games, positives, rock to school. Now, speaking of positives, we're going to get that into a second, but I want to show you 3 more things I found at thrift stores. We'll be using these for noise today. It's a cassette called Perfect Sales Presentation, spoken word. Don't know what's on that. And here's one called The Power of Optimism, Tim. Tim's an optimist, if you didn't know.
And I was going to ask, like, was that the band Television?
No.
By Robert Smith?
No. Okay, and then I found this at a thrift store.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little blurry, but
you're a lot blurry.
Yeah, it'll fix eventually. So, what do you got for us today? As far as you got anything to talk about? Like, now, why were you at the detention interview? I thought for sure you'd be there.
Because a friend of mine was in the hospital, so I was there.
My goodness, yeah. They could have used an interview with.
No, I agree, and she was excited about it.
No, we had a blast. She was really cool.
I almost, I mean, I of course I saw it all, and I almost invited her tonight, but.
Hey Tim.
Yeah.
You go ahead and talk about whatever detention or whatever. I'm going to go shut down and come back because of the camera.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Yep,
I'll be back.
So just kind of trying to pick up on it, what everybody's doing here in this chat. You know what we didn't do? Positives. Why don't we do that? Because that's always a good thing. That's a lifter upper. Definitely one of my positives was I got, like literally in a week's time, I got both Art Devo and Devo 50 Years set and other records. Oliver Tree. And I also like jazz, especially trumpet, because my son is a professional trumpet player. So I got the new Crispo T on Blue Note. So yeah, I got a lot of records lately. And I always consider that to be a great day, great week. So in the chat, let's hear if anybody has any positives. Start out with typing the word positive, and we will discuss it.
All right.
There he is.
Does that work?
Looks like it. Yeah,
all
you're
right,
clear.
Cool. Right on.
And I just mentioned everyone because we didn't do positives yet.
Oh, did you tell him to type positive in the thing?
Yes, I did.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, here he goes. He's gonna. I didn't bring anything, especially my. So even the positives have a taint of bad news sometimes.
Smidge.
His taint is full of bad news.
I wouldn't know that. Only you.
It's good, Robert, that you survived some kind of mayhem that you probably brought upon yourself some way. Robert, you got to be careful on those stairs. Keep everything off the stairs. No Crocs or baby toys or dog food cans on the stairs.
Dildos, pinball balls.
I want to know how Robert fell down the stairs. What were you doing, Robert? Were you doing cartwheels? Were you walking backwards? Were you doing a handstand? How do you fall down the stairs randomly and have a concussion? We want to know. People want to know. It's good that you survived, but because you survived, we get to ask you, what the hell happened? Oh yeah, Heckfar. Good idea. Now you know they're going to be dressed up because every day is Halloween for them.
Oh, yeah.
What are you going to dress as, Heckfar? You can't go in street clothes, dude. Really, come on. I'd say
Hey,
you should
Mike,
dress like.
you jumped one.
Oh yeah, I'm just going randomly. What? That's great. Now, how did you come across that, Dan? Tell us the story in the chat. Start with maybe Chrome guitar, so I know what you're talking about. That's cool. Tim, why don't you just bring? I'll just let you bring them up, and then I'll
Okay.
respond.
Well,
You're gonna die. You're gonna
this
die.
one
You're
needs.
gonna
This one needs.
die. You're gonna die. 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 I can't get Slime City out of my head. I spent all my last paycheck on 6 records, 2 CDs, and God knows how many cassettes. Like 2 weeks ago. That's why I need someone to buy me. Well, everything in moderation, Joanne. You cannot blow your wad on a bunch of thrift store stuff and then expect to get the Rhino box set. Now, I want to know what 6 records, 2 CDs, and God knows how many cassettes. I'm glad you're buying cassettes.
And I want to know every cassette. You know,
the kids today are buying cassettes. That's a good sign.
Oh, and I'll tell you what, cassettes are selling for good money. As I told you, I sold one yesterday that I bought for 4 years ago. That it sold for a lot of money.
Ain't no joke. Trying to make sure I got nothing else.
DEVO 13 of Columbus says Nightmares Film Fest all weekend. Positive to the hilt.
Right on.
I like scary movies. I like horrors and shit.
Hey man, you like horrors?
I do. Miss You just got a piano.
What? Play that thing on stream, Miss You, wearing a werewolf mask.
You got to
put a hood over your head and play that thing on our stream.
Okay, we'll move on.
Okay, I'm going to try to be there with you, Jeff. You know who turned me on to that band?
I don't even know who they are.
Oh, dude. Leonard Grace Phillips turned me on to that band. The singer of the Dickies.
Really?
Yeah, we were trading music references, just like hear this. I think I let him hear Surfboard or something, and then he let me hear them, and I was like, "Oh, yep, fan." I've always wanted to see them. It's been like 2 or 3 years since I've known him.
Like he doesn't promote many other bands, at least not to me. But yeah, when he mentions something that you got to hear this, I do, and I generally like it.
Genitally like it.
Here we go.
All right, Adrian, we need to see you playing that on the Noise stream.
Yep, tonight, Adrian.
No, not tonight. Maybe in mid to late December. I would expect you to be up here with your drum kit and Miss You with her, whatever. and Miss You, you can just totally wear a mask or something, or just have your hands in the scene or whatever. I want to see you playing that piano, or hear you at least. Yeah. This next one interests me. Now,
yeah, we might skip that one.
No. No, that's a good question.
All right.
Now, well, Vanilla Gorilla, if your super chat donation is the right amount, then we could have a avatar only noise stream tonight just for you. That means I could probably be naked and do the noise stream if my avatar's up. So that's yeah. If your super chat is the right amount, Vanilla Gorilla could be Breakfast King.
Moving on. I'm sorry, jeez.
I'll just let you do it. Got singled out by a comedian last night, but they weren't too many. So does that mean in bed, Breakfast King? You were singled out in bed?
No.
I think being singled out in bed, it means something.
That's probably not good.
Well, depends on what you're into.
Oh, hell yeah. Fred. Nice. Yeah, we Fred, you and I saw them 2 years ago.
Did you?
Or no, last year.
Did you? You saw the church?
Yeah, at Cruel World.
Oh, I saw them on the 80s cruise, and that singer is a hoot, man. I like him a lot.
Yeah,
he's a real character, man.
They're mellow, but I do like them.
We kept running into each other on the cruise. I would always be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" And he'd always go, "There he is. Like we saw each other like 25 times on that, just walking by each other."
Remember, I'm clicking, so you got to read this one because you're gonna have some comments. John, you just labeled yourself, and he's going to burn you forever now.
Up the stairs with a bowl of cereal because you were trying to eat the cereal. Look, pour the cereal where you're going to eat it. Sit down and eat the shit. Or this is what I've always done, dude. Eat it out of the box with your fucking hand. You don't need milk or anything. What are you, some kind of normie? Come on. Eat your cereal without milk, hand in the box. Then you're not going to fall. You were trying to eat and you flipped your head back, or you were trying to balance the liquid. That's not liquid in a bowl, and unless you're a professional stair walker, you don't do that. And you're getting a little old. You don't know where you are. Sometimes you can't be going up the stairs
You
with
don't know who
food.
you are sometimes. Come
If
on.
you put the hot dog in your pocket, or the sandwich, or the French fries in your pocket, go up the stairs. But you can't put a bowl of cereal in your pocket. You go upstairs with the jug of milk, the bowl, and the box of cereal. You're
John,
good.
I told you, like,
You
he's
wear
not
the
gonna
bowl
get
in your
this.
head. You wear the bowl in your head. You carry the box of cereal and the milk spoon. You hold it in your mouth. You're good. You're not going to lose your balance.
The last time that Mike took his bowl downstairs, it got broke.
Next time you're going to eat really bad food late at night, don't go up the stairs until you're done eating. Why were you eating upstairs? What's up? What's up with upstairs? Why is there you were watching a screen, right? Can I guess?
Jesus.
You were going to watch a movie after you ate sugary cereal. What? All right.
Okay,
Let that be a
moving
lesson
on.
to you, John. We're glad you survived, and we're glad we got the real story.
Had to put Dave up just because he tries so hard.
I know. Well, it's good. I like people who try. I like Dave. Okay. Oh, well. I barely know who they are, Bill. Betty and Veronica. Let me put that for Millie asked me, those are the soap girls. Who are you going to be for Halloween, Betty or Veronica? Yeah, well, I mean, why would she know? I barely know, and I'm almost that age. Now, wait a second. When you say you celebrate your mom's birthday with ice cream, now, was she with you? Is she still living? And what happened to the ice cream? And was it during a certain part of the Exorcist movie? How did this stuff all connect, is what I'm saying. Your mom, the ice cream, and the movie and her birthday. Was it all connected? Were you all there in the same room? Was this a posthumous celebration of your mother's birthday? What was this exactly? It makes me question it.
Here's a good one.
Hey, hopefully your nephew and niece are really cool. Otherwise, avoid them.
I'm pretty sure, like, if
You know, I probably have a nephew and a niece that I'd probably want to see, but no big deal if I don't. I wouldn't mind seeing them if they made an effort, but that won't happen. Going to my friend Sterling. I know Sterling. Sterling and I went to the Anti-Scene show, or met at the Anti-Scene show recently. The 40th anniversary was super cool. Sterling's uncle, I believe it was, is super cool. Speaking of uncles and nephews and nieces, but Breakfast King, you be sure to teach them youngins. You be sure to be a good, bad influence on them youngins there.
Vanilla Grill says,
Man, really? Well, let me just think about, oh shit, what did I do? Oh, I hit the, I don't know what I just did, but I hit the keyboard by accident. Well, let's leave this up here. I'm thinking. Now, I know that Vanilla Gorilla, since you're here watching this, you're probably class-wise around the area I am class-wise. You probably have no fucking money. So I'm going to make this easy for you, Vanilla Gorilla. Well, because, see, look, I really want to do the noise. And I think people would enjoy it more if there's video on the screen of it. So here's what I'm going to do, Vanilla Gorilla. I'm going to let the people decide how much you have to donate for us to turn our videos off during the noise and just have it audio only, okay? And whoever comes up with the amount that's most realistic in your budget and the most realistic in my mind for making me turn off my video of my stream, we'll hash it out. I think it's going to come down to what most people think is a sensible amount for you to super chat for me to turn off my videos for the noise. Because then you're not going to see what I'm doing with the tapes. Press rewind, press rewind, press rewind, press rewind. Oh, shit. How do we get into these situations?
And Fred was just commenting, but yes, you're correct, Fred.
I ate Frankenberry already. It's gone.
Oh, Mike loved Blueberry too.
I like Blueberry, Frankenberry, and Count Chocula every now and then. The other ones, not so much. I get them every year, almost. I'm a sucker. Tim Nolan, the cassettes are meatloafs. Weird Al's Go-Go's Talk Show.
Oh, Weird Al, that's awesome.
That's the winner. The Go-Go's Talk Show is the winner.
Yeah.
Go-Go's Talk Show winner.
What?
I saw that tour.
No, but it's all good stuff though.
Yeah, for you it is, not me.
Um,
Meatloaf can suck it.
well, the Peter Gabriel. No, Meatloaf.
Tori Amos. I don't need Tori Amos.
And
Peter
Meatloaf.
Gabriel.
Meatloaf was recorded 4 minutes from my house.
Mm-hmm. I'm just
That's
saying.
where Detention is recording right
not
now.
something I would have picked up. Weird Al, I could probably sell. Weird
Hell
Al.
yeah. No, I wouldn't sell it. I'd keep it. That's not a great Genesis one in my opinion, but that's just an opinion.
I don't know.
Go-Go's talk show is great.
Go-Go's talk show.
I
saw that tour.
Under the Pink was good too.
I saw that tour at Carowinds, the talk show.
Oh, nice. It's a good place to see it. I saw Tori Amos as well.
You tore your anus?
No, Tori Amos.
Oh, she tore her anus.
She might have, yeah.
He said, and cause. I don't know what that is. That's got to be geeky. Jazz Coleman. Whoa. You know, he's doing a spoken word tour called Unspeakable in the UK next year. I want to go so bad. That's going to be so good. If you've never heard Jazz just talking and venting and raging, oh my God. I want to go to Unspeakable so bad. Jazz Coleman rules, everybody.
Jumping a bit.
I'm just trying to scroll down and see what I've missed.
No,
1 million pesos.
I posted.
$1 million. Okay, so $100. Wait, what? 200. At least 100. You know, I'm seeing 100 come up as a realistic number.
And I'm jumping around. Check this out. Come on. Ann Dudley, Queen of the Fairlight, and Art of Noise.
Yeah. Everybody knows the one Art of Noise song. Everybody knows the one. Bow, 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 bow.
Yeah. That's the edit. But no, I like.
What's the other one? What's another one? Name another one.
Obviously,
nobody can name another one. Nobody can name another. That's all they know is that video and that song. And I was over it.
But I have 2 albums and like multiple EPs.
But you can't name another.
No, I mean you're right.
Nobody can. Wrong. I know. See, but when that came out, I had already heard stuff that kind of did that. I mean, it was a cool novelty song. That was a pop song.
I love the video too.
But yeah, when that came out, I was already hearing stuff that was doing that, but in a kind of a less pop way. I mean, it's good.
Close to the edit.
It's good. But it was just pounded into me from the radio, you know?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, very much with me. We enjoyed some mint chocolate ice cream when watching Exorcist. Okay, so nobody threw up the mint chocolate ice cream during a certain part of the movie? Nobody projectile vomited it? They didn't talk in a really gruff voice and projectile vomit the ice cream. That's a wasted moment. Now, next birthday that your mother is here, Ryder, I need you to fix that situation and projectile vomit the mint chocolate ice cream during a certain part of that movie, because what's the point if not? Laugh at stupidity. Are you saying the power of Satan is stupid? You could be right. Now, is anybody going to join us up here for noise? Right? Anyone? If you want to join us on screen for noise, just please simply type the word noise in the chat. Otherwise, maybe it's just me and Tim, because I really want to do it tonight. That's the one that I know that was beat into me. And it was kind of a video. I didn't like the little girl. It was too cute. It wasn't dark enough or something.
Oh, come on. You're still talking about that.
Look, I was discovering a lot darker stuff at that point. So
no, I mean, so was I, but I
liked the way they put the sounds together, but all the sounds were too cute or something. It was too whitewashed. It should have been a little more experimental, because they had the technology and they had the video editing, they had the vision, but it just was cleaned up a little bit. Should have been more death or something in that movie, or devils or something. It was just girls in train tracks and guys in suits, whatever. A day at the office, a day at the daycare center.
I still appreciate which one? Pleasurable or
Meatloaf cassette sounds like ass. Now I might like it if it sounds like ass. You mean just farts? Is that album just farts? If Meatloaf put out an album of his own farts, I would get it on every format and every pressing.
And Joanne, if you need a good copy, I have plenty. I could
spend the majority of my dad's money prior to devotional. Okay, how'd you get your dad's money? Did you kill him? And can I get some of your dad's money? Because your dad obviously doesn't need the money. He's probably got too much expendable income. So you need to pass some over to here via Super Chat. Loved the chainsaw on the piano keys as a kid.
I did too.
You know what, though? I think a little person named Wendy O. Williams did shit like that first.
Yes, she did. But like again, like because of her, it was brought into the 80s. It's like,
Because of her, they whitewashed it and gave it to the mainstream public as something that.
dude, I don't think it was mainstream. And
Nah,
I
dude,
just want I want to show
you need
this.
more hellish music behind
I
that
want to show
chainsaw.
this just cause.
Still need an amp. Not necessarily.
Anybody, like if anybody has an extra?
An amp to send over to fucking.
Well, I mean,
Look.
I might have a small one, but you probably want a real one.
Everybody knows Tim's got a small one.
That was actually your first good one.
It was just too cute for me, Vincent. I needed their technology to be used for the power of darkness. I love noise too. Do you want to come on the screen, Jimmy? Jimmy Image, I would be so honored if you could come on the screen here at 8:45 in 30 minutes.
Yep.
And make any kind of audio noise with us. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. The video just needs to be live and pointed at something. It can't be just your avatar. But Jimmy, I'm totally serious. Jimmy Image, we've known each other for a long time, Jimmy. And we met because of my fandom of Klaus Nomi. And I tracked you down online, my friend. But Jimmy, if you'd like to join us, I'll put a link in the chat. And you can click that link. And what you'll be doing is you'll be coming to my backstage area. So I'll see you pop up on the show under this screen that you're seeing now. Nobody else will see you. And I'll know you're there and I'll ask you when you want to come up. So I'm going to say join. Uh-oh. Here we go with this keyboard problem again. Join. Oh, Christ. Join me for noise. Okay, here's the link. Anybody, Jimmy, OHMS Archives, or anybody who wants to join, please click that link now, hang out backstage for a little bit, and then we'll make noise. But Jimmy, I think you'd be really good at it. You don't have to have an instrument. You can just, like
it can be coins. It can be.
You can do hand farts, real farts, burps.
Yeah,
you can do anything, dude. You can actually play an instrument if you want. Now, Michael, any bands at Good Things Festival you want to see? I don't know. Let me look. I'm kind of I'm kind of looking forward to hopefully meeting. Oh yeah, okay. Wiener's in the house. Cool. He's going to join us. Good. I want to meet Fred Durst.
And okay, I want to finish on this one.
I want to ask him about DEVO. Oh yeah, I'm trying to look it up right now. Hold on. Okay. No, that's not it. What is it called? Good what? Good Things. Okay, I searched Good Times. Hold on. I don't even know the name of the damn thing. Good Things Festival. Okay. Now, the other bands, I don't think there's any others, actually, to tell you the truth. Limp Bizkit, DEVO. Okay. I Prevail, Glory Taylor, Solar Slayer, Spider, Pennywise. No. Wait, see, Magnolia. Wait, now the font's changing. What's going on here? Asking my Joe friends how long not one of them. There's not one band I'm looking forward to seeing there. Now maybe I'll discover something. Right? But I'm not seeing anything I'm familiar with. So
and Mike, I didn't know what this is referencing.
Wait,
but here we go.
It's just a bunch of geeky industrial bands. Like
yeah,
I know Puppy and Fetus. Yeah, it's a certain side of industrial I don't really follow a lot, except for Fetus and the Skinny Puppy. But it's like goth industrial. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to love about our noise. They were great, but I'm saying overall, I was attracted to darker, more edgy stuff, I guess.
I mean, I liked that, and I like darker stuff. It had its place.
I know, but I'm just saying that
and I meant to say this personally.
Not my collection.
Hello, Amina. Welcome. We're so glad you're here.
Amina, what's up? We're gonna try to get that Thor colored vinyl, huh?
Oh hell yeah!
Look, I love when Adrian talks like this. I'm into it. Now let's see. Did our friend Ohio Jimmy reply to noise? Does he want to do noise with us? I got my audio video turned off. Well, turn it on, boy. Turn it on, boy. You turn that shit on. Shit. All you got to do is turn it on. Okay, but we do have Tony from Massive Hot Dog Recall.
Yes,
it's going to join us.
And I don't know even what the hell
Elephantinitis. Wait, Elephantinitis is here. I haven't seen you in a minute, Elephantinitis. Thank you for being here. Residence avatar. Okay, sorry. What was that?
I was just saying I have no idea what Miss U is trying to spew.
Yeah, these kids today. They go crazy. Wait, Michael Plummer. The power of cheese's crust compels you. I'm not into the cheesy crust. I like a very thin. That's the problem with Jesus. He's always showing up with that stuffed crust, normie bullshit pizza. Forget it. Give me a New York slice, thin. No cheesy crust. That's for people who like to fall down the stairs.
John,
I was going up the stairs eating my cheesy crust, and I fell backwards. John, you're not a multitasker.
And Vince was because there was a lot of talk about yes earlier, and he didn't have the Trevor.
Yes.
Yeah, Michael Pilmer likes yes.
Yeah. Paid $0.25 for that. Yeah. Tori prefers thin crust because Tori knows a good pizza.
I don't know what this means. Wait, that ain't it.
We're having a conversation on their own. That you don't pay attention to that.
Gotcha.
I like some Buggle stuff.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You know what I also like though? It's a good fart machine. And this is a vintage fart machine from the 90s. You can't go wrong. It means laughs for hours. So in 20 minutes, we will start noise. Okay?
Mike, look down. Yeah.
Michael Plummer, more like Michael Poser. That's right. You keep living those lies, kid. See where it gets you. You keep living
and
them.
Amita says, "Oh yeah, he's gonna send me the splatter record."
Shit,
that was a pretty record too.
I'm hoping I get one.
I mean, if I see him, I know he will, but otherwise, I know he won't.
Oh yeah, Thor should send you one for doing that great drawing, but I think even Thor has to buy them from Cleopatra.
Are you
kidding? Deadwax is jealous. Why? Why is Deadwax jealous? Because somebody has his white shades, his streaming shades.
Oh.
All right, so Tony, chill back there. Sorry.
Look here.
Trying to round up. Oh, okay, cool. Okay, great. You did extra work too. Wow. Okay, right on.
Gosh, you better get the test pressing on you. Come on.
That's hard. That's hard to get from Cleopatra.
I know, but you gotta try.
They did send me a nice package though recently, and I'm going to be going through that on a video when I get back.
Well, you needed one because yours was lacking.
Right on. Now, yeah, what a bummer. I don't know any of these bands on this Good Thing show. Well, that's kind of good though, because that means I won't be running around the festival trying to see a bunch of bands. It'll be a pretty chill day. I'll just be like following Limp Bizkit around trying to, I don't know, do some social experiments on them, I guess. Give them an I Threw Up sticker, see what the reaction is. Give them some DEVO thing, see what the reaction is. Maybe roll up to them in a wheelchair and vomit, see what their reaction is. Why do you have to tape it to the chair? Do you actually need a fart machine, Fred? Do you not fart enough? Maybe he was trying to tell you something like, dude, you're not farting enough. Where's the damn on? Oh shit! Now it's not working.
Anyways, moving on, Mike.
No, it's not working now.
Yeah, I heard that. Next.
Oh!
Jeez.
Oh,
hey, Mike,
sometimes
drink.
It works.
Drink.
Have you ever heard of the 80 synth pop hardcores? No. It sounds good though. I love me some early Depeche Mode. That's for damn sure. Depeche Mode used now. See, Depeche Mode was mainstream, but they had a little darkness.
I mean,
they had their lyrics and their overall vibe. They were a little dark, which was great.
They were not on the pop stations here, but they were on the what was it they called it?
Robotron's going to have a late night snack right now. Okay, Robotron, look. Take the box of cereal and the milk and the bowl up the stairs and then put it together when you get upstairs. Or eat it and then go upstairs to not get a good night's sleep. All right, John, tell us when you're able to hang out again. Likely be mid to late December. All right. See ya. Now, can we start a band called Fart of Noise? We could do that song, edit whatever, but it would just be about farts and using farts as the noises.
Or farter noise, like harder farts.
Now you're going
Right.
into another Dada place that I'm not familiar with. Who's Rusty Love? Wait, who's Rusty Love?
I'm not sure.
Why would you be surprised? Now, Adrian, that's a little too. I don't know. That was the really serious goth kids thing. That was like they were
And he
really
was just
into.
wrong, Adrian. I apologize for him.
They liked being sad and talking about sad, and they liked the crooner vocals of that guy. And I don't know. There's some Smiths I like, that kind of the punky.
That guy with a perfect voice, you mean?
Sorry. I mean, I like people with really bad voices, though. Typically,
God,
I like bad voices. Kill me, but I don't like the Smiths. There was a couple of early songs I kind of like. They were kind of punky, but I don't like his vocal style. Although I know he's a great vocalist, he has skill. I'm not saying he's horrible about. It's just not my style, right?
I will never forget. And I got to just say this little story. At the show in California, Peter, who is not here, Peter Graves. I'm not sure why he's not here, but I asked him. We were at Blondie, and I said, "Hey, Morrissey's playing at the main stage in 10 minutes. Can we go?" And he's like, "Oh, I fucking hate Morrissey." And I'm like, dude, like, honestly, it's one of the major reasons I'm here.
He probably was talking about political stuff, or he's not talking about the music.
No. So we go. He starts playing, and Peter doesn't say a word the entire show. And at the end, he's like, "Oh my God, that was fucking amazing!" Like,
I think he was commenting on his viewpoint, like
but he hated him. He hated him.
Well, I mean, a lot of people do because of the political views and the press he gets. It's not about the music for most people. I don't care about the political stuff. It's just I don't like the music. It's not that I don't like it. It's just not my thing. Now, Miss You, I already have done a fart record. I have done actually two fart records.
It's not on vinyl though, Mike.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. There's 2 10 inches that I recorded in Los Angeles of my armpit farts. And so they do exist. There's one pressing of each because they were cut on a lathe live.
But that doesn't count, guys, because there's one.
You know what? It's immortal. It'll be in somebody's collection when I pass.
Yeah, but
probably Tim's.
Moving on.
Tim's going to collect my fart records.
Oh, I mean, hello. We have a greatest hits. I might as well add it to it,
See, Joanne is seeing the light.
I like this one better.
Okay, Joanne, you have my blessings. Take it, my friend. Take it. Now, Tim, you have no idea what that means, do you? What that's referring to?
No. I think he has a rocking horse or something.
Oh, if the record was closer. Jeff Young, we're going to see who else here in the chat knows the reference you're making. Let's see how many people know, and then Tim will learn something. Okay, anybody know what Morrissey Rides a Cock Horse is? Everybody in the chat, if you know, just name the band. There we go. Well, Jeff, you're the one that posted it, you shit. Of course you know. You dumbass. God damn it, Jeff.
That for me, but no, I don't know them well.
Oh, Jeff, you fucker. And plus, you didn't spell it right. You didn't spell it right.
It's Pinchers.
Don't be such a knowledge flaunt. Okay, look.
Warlock Pinchers.
You are so used to being a knowledge flaunt, Jeff Young. Just because you know doesn't mean you should say, because you put the damn thing. All right. Damn it. Depeche Mode, no. Okay. Morrissey Rides a Cock Horse is from a band called Warlock Pinchers from Denver. They were the first satanic rap rock band. Warlock Pinchers. And they did a song, they did a Tiffany cover as well.
That they did, and you played it for me.
I Think We're Alone Now.
And guess what? That's not a Tiffany cover, Michael Pilmer.
I mean, they covered Tiffany's version.
But it was the Rubinoos.
Yeah, but they covered Tiffany's version.
Yeah, okay.
And then they interviewed her a little bit about it. It's before or after the song. They actually have a little recording of Morrissey before the Morrissey Rides a Cock Horse song. And he's saying something, pretentious, which is really perfect. I'd probably like Morrissey if I talked to him. I just don't like his music.
I mean, it's not
my thing. I don't think it's bad.
Devo
Okay.
13 says Revolting Cox.
I liked some of them.
Yeah, I don't mind them.
What do you have by them?
I love how you always pull this shit out of the hat.
When
I
do you
don't
pull out of the
remember.
hat?
I can't even tell you Pat Benatar's stuff right now. It's like, come on. All I can
Tim
tell
is
you is,
not.
but I will. No, I can't. Yes, I can. Day gig. Anybody ever run across the 7-inch of Pat Benatar day gig? Please
Gay
get it for me.
dig?
No.
Gay dig?
And it's got an image of her. It's on the trace label, the black label, and her image in purple. And yeah, I've been looking for that for 30 some years.
Gay dig.
Day gig.
Gay dig.
Mike is looking for a gay gig, everyone. But
Gay
I'm
dig.
looking for Pat Benatar's record, Day
Gay
Gig.
dig. My goodness. Now, I want you to know that
He doesn't want you to know anything. I mean,
October,
it's how he
October
rolls.
29th, LA people, October 29th, Dig Dug, Gay Dig, October 29th
I like Dig Dug.
in Los Angeles at a club called Catch One, the Dickies, are playing a part of a big Halloween kind of festival thing that's going on that day. And I'm going to be there. I'm not sure what time, but that's the day I fly into Los Angeles. I have a lot of work to do. And then I'm going to go to that Dickies show with my friend Roxy and Sean Powell of Surfboard. The Big Sexy Land, that was okay. Yep. That was like their full album, I think.
And if anybody here doesn't know Surfboard, get to know them because their last band was phenomenal and they're working on a new album and I cannot wait.
I mean, their last album was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said their last band. Right. I got you.
Yeah. All right. Good.
Look, Joanne.
Yeah, I know.
Look, he finds them all the time. He just doesn't tell us. He ain't looking. You don't have to look very long for that stuff, especially with a beard like that.
Mike, you might want to reread that. Tim, Michael has been looking for a gay dig for a long time.
I can't find him, but Tim always does.
He just exposed himself like more than we wanted him to.
I mean, all I think, I can't wait to do this thing here. Okay, what do we start with, Tim? Do we start the noise with optimism or perfect sales pitch?
Oh, we got to go optimism.
Yeah, I know, because Tim's an optimist. All right, this is where we're going to start. Now, we're going to bring up Mr. Man.
Hey,
Heather,
Heather, are you still here? Heather, say something in the chat.
Oh, shit. Sorry, did you put something up there?
No.
Okay.
No,
It's Mode, Advanced Happy New Year's 246. It's Mode. Does that have to do with Depeche Mode by chance? But thank you. We're ready for 2046. Bring it on. That's like the new 80s. 2046 is going to be the new 80s.
We're going to ride the 80s all the way there.
Pay big. Oh, geez. You guys. Now, the perfect sales presentation. No, we're going to go the other one. Optimism. Gotta go optimism.
There's a little note for you, Michael.
I have pretty nice tits, don't I? Or was that Tim you're talking about? Because Tim has better tits.
No, yours are. I have pecs. You have tits.
Okay, show them. Ready?
No, I'm not free.
All right, so my super chat, Tim, $1.99. I'll give Tim $1.99.
Directly to me.
All right, so here we go. Now we're gonna bring up our boy here, Tit Talk with Pilmer. I'm already liking that, Bill K. Bill K, I like you a lot. There we go. Wyoming Dave has a good idea. Redbeard with a twist.
Yeah, because it never stays like straight. It's been curling like funky, and we were just talking about that earlier. He's like,
funky.
Let it go.
All right, so let me see if Ohio Damage number 2 in there in the backstage, Massive Wiener. You ready?
Oh, it's Massive Wiener in. Oh, there he is.
You ready to come on up? Thumbs up if you are. Oh yeah, Devil Horns is even better. Okay, here we go. Mr. Tony from Massive Hot Dog Recall, who have played devotional many times and who rule. Here we go.
And,
All right.
and seriously, people,
What's
check
up?
out on YouTube. Check them out.
We got 2 Ohio damaged people up here on screen. Well, 3 if you include me, but I got out early. You guys are living it. You guys are living it, man. You're
We needed
survivors.
more, Mike.
You're
What's up, Tony?
survivors.
What's up, man? How are you guys?
We're doing great.
Everybody
Scrambling to
good?
get ready for this tour.
That's awesome. Good for you guys. That's awesome.
Well, I haven't been out of town this long in many years, and it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't been out of town in like forever.
Come on down.
I know, dude. I
Come
think
visit.
that would be a righteous time.
We'll go to a hardcore show.
All right, I'm in.
Dude, I tell you,
Go
man,
see
this band here, Mutant Strain, holy crap. They got me. They made me love hardcore again, all over again.
Nice.
Now,
I gave Sockeye a couple of Sockeye records to my youngest kid and blew his little mind.
Yeah. Now, see, Tim would never do that to his son.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get Tim to give that stuff to his kid for years. Now, what was the reaction?
Tony, he's full of shit, as usual.
Ike was like, he's like, Dad, that was pretty weird. I said, was it cool? He goes, yeah, it was cool. And I'm like, yeah, I'll introduce you to him. He's 17.
Yeah.
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 He's a good dude.
Tim's shaking his head like, oh no, I would have never given my child that boy with breast implants record. That thing about retarded people and elderly folks. Oh no, I would have never given that.
And Tony, I did, and I gave him much more. And
I'll talk to him about that. Now
he did end up going into he was getting paid for gigging, and getting paid well, so he was doing well.
But he wasn't in Sockeye, and he has no love for Sockeye. So
no,
you didn't raise him right.
But
Tony, did you give him Retards Hiss Past My Window?
What's that?
Was it the album Retards Hiss Past My Window?
Oh my God, it's the one that had all the people. It's the lime green one that had all the people in a circle. And then I can't remember.
That was a compilation. That was like the anniversary or the best of or something.
Like
it was
40 tunes on it.
That's right. It was it was a pretty new thing. Yeah. Okay. That was let me look that up on Discogs because I have that and it's a good one. It's a compilation of their whole history, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's almost like the DEVO 50th anniversary box set, except it's Sockeye's version. Okay. Let me look at that up because that came out, I mean, really recently, right?
Yeah, it was. You gave me the original first record, and then the compilation. Because I told him, I said, I'm going to give it to my kid because I had his original CD that he gave me back in the fucking early 90s when I met him. He was engineering at my buddy's studio.
So you talking about the first record, the 7-inch?
Yeah, shit, man.
7-inch?
No,
let's see. Okay.
I'm going to say there were 2 albums.
The green one is called Sockeye Unruly King and I, right? And it's got the green cover, Unruly King and I. Yeah, and that is a compilation that was released 2016. It's got Boy with Breast Implants, Mater Blower, Your Muff Has Tusks. That's a good one.
Yeah, fucking shit.
Blob of Cum. Double Dork Piggy is a good one.
The ones that are on vinyl, the ones that are on vinyl is Retards Hiss Past. And,
that's the album.
That's the only 2.
Yeah, Retards Hiss is the album.
Yep.
I was listening to that today. Steve Albini, Fuck Pac-Man. That's a good one too.
But Mike, we got to move on a little bit.
Do we? We're talking about Steve Albini though.
Well, true.
Great producer.
Yeah, who did he produce, Tim? Do you know?
I'm trying to see if.
It ends with Anna.
Do you know Steve Albini?
Tony. We have a history there, and I always ignore him when he pulls that shit.
Yeah, I ask him questions, he never knows the answer. I just ask him really basic questions.
I think this is what Adrian is asking of you, Tony.
What?
She wants you to play the drum. She wants to play the drums with your massive wiener.
Okay, no worries.
Just with the wiener, though.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's done it before. It's no big deal.
Can you block that part out though?
All right, in the chat. Oh, Vincent knows something about Steve Albini. Set me on fire, kerosene. Set me on fire. That music changed my life. That was the first drum machine music I ever heard that scared the hell out of me. Those lyrics. This is Jordan. We do what we like. Oh. All right. So what are you playing tonight for us, Tony? What do you got?
A tiny mini shaker, a rain stick, and then I got a little mini hand conga that I got from Africa.
You went to Africa?
No, I had a friend bring it back for me. I had a friend do a safari where he went and killed the big 7. What? And then, he brought this back as a gift.
Well, the big 7.
So you go.
Drop it now. No, don't go there.
Wait,
I'll have our PETA friends.
7 police officers. if it's animals, if it's animals,
from Akron, Ohio.
Tell your friend to suck ass. Fuck off.
All right.
We don't need to go there.
Right.
Ted Nugent, motherfucker. Fuck that guy. What is he trying to prove? That's weird. That's weird. Those animals have no.
He brought us a gift. What do you mean to do?
All right. What about children? Can we shoot children instead?
Hold on. It is 8:41.
At least they have a chance to fight back.
Everybody,
they can grab their parents' gun. They can grab their parents' gun and fight back.
People on noise. It's really best with 4, but we've had 6.
It's going to be good with us, dude. Watch this.
So come on, guys. Let's see.
Mike, I didn't piss you off, did I?
No, your friend did.
All right, yeah, because it wasn't me, man. I just was like in my house. He's like, "Hey, I brought you this." I'm like, "Oh, cool, thank you."
It's just why are you killing all that shit? What the fuck's your problem? Like, what are you trying to prove, dude?
Yeah, it was like 15 years ago. It was years ago.
And so Heather, come on up.
Maybe he got
sits in the studio.
Has he repented? Has he repented?
Heather, get in here.
I haven't spoken to him in years. Him and his wife split up, and
just
the drum
tell
is the best part of the
fuck up. It's like, Mike, just chill.
Yeah, don't tell me that. Because guess what happens when you do that?
I end up leaving the show.
I know.
Yeah.
All right. So let's do this. I'm going to start by, as usual, and thank you, everybody, for coming here. I know a lot of you are going to run right now, but it's okay. I'm going to start with catching something looped on this tape, and this is the Power of Optimism tape that I got recently. I have no idea what's on this tape right now. I know that it works. I tested it, make sure it works. But now when pork butt, Breakfast King says, that's great. When I get something in the loop that repeats the same thing 5 or 10 times in a row, then you'll know you can come on in. And I can also monitor your levels. So if you're too low in the mix, I can turn you up myself. So as this thing goes on, I'll be better about making sure levels are good. And if you think anything needs to be turned up, let me know in the chat or on the screen.
And people, like, honestly, it's no big deal. Come on, and we'll add you. I'll be watching. So
nice. Tim will be watching. Tim's always watching. All right, here we go.
Finally decided to get started solving their problems. Beginning is half the cure.
Nope, don't like that one.
A large number of the depressed people with whom a large number of the depressed people 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 with a large number of the depressed people a large number of the depressed people with whom I work are plagued with a need to do everything exactly right. Need to do everything exactly right. Everything exactly right. Everything exactly right. Need to do everything exactly right. And as a result, they are paralyzed. And as a result, they are paralyzed. These perfectionists admit that their relentless standards are stressful and even standards are stressful. The standards are stressful and even unreasonable. But they think it drives them to levels of excellence and productivity. An average of $15,000 a year less. That practical optimists are people of action. people of action. People of action. Practical optimists are people of action. Are people of action. Are people of action. Are people of action. People of action. Are people of action. Are people of action. It is useful to probe a little deeper into the sources, a little deeper, a little deeper. It is useful to probe a little deeper, useful to probe a little deeper, probe a little deeper, to probe a little deeper, a little deeper, a little deeper of action. If we agree that, I soon discovered that these patients had a distinct set of convictions about the way they become helpless, helpless, become helpless. They become helpless. Consequently, they become helpless. Consequently, they become helpless. They are. Consequently, they become helpless and depressed. Consequently, they become helpless and depressed. Helpless and depressed. They become helpless and depressed. Consequently, they become helpless and depressed.
We must keep up with the real estate market. That means keeping up with all of the new homes that come on. I make sure I've spoken to the listing agent. And as you know, in this day and time, it changes daily. And as you know, on the market, what kind of terms we're.
A salesperson has to be strong enough to keep in a row, make enough calls. America's top insurance agent. He has something in prospective clients.
I said to the secretary, if there's anyone locally here that could do this.
I speak firmly and never hesitate. I believe in presenting myself in a pleasant and authoritative manner. Presenting myself in a pleasant and authoritative manner. Myself in a pleasant and authoritative manner. Pleasant and authoritative manner. Myself in a pleasant and authoritative manner. But he sounds important. Sure what he wants, but he sounds important. Sure what he wants, but he sounds important. But he sounds important. But he sounds important. I tons, but he sounds important. But he sounds important. What he wants, but he sounds important. Tons, but he sounds important. What he wants, but he sounds important. Wants, but he sounds important. But he sounds important. But he sounds important.
At red lights, we have to do all of these things. Lights, we have to do all of these things. We have to do all of these things. We have to do all of these things. Lights, we have to do all of these things. We have to do all of these things. We have to do all of these things. Lights, we have to do all of these things. Lights, we have to do all of these things. Lights, we have to do all of these things. Lights, we have to do all of these things. 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 Lights, we have to do all of these things. Lights, we have to do all of these things. We have to do all of these things. Red light, we have to do all of these things. And in the New Testament,
expressing the fact that we in the Christian community, 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 should we in the Christian community, should not in the Christian community, we 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 in the Christian community should say no. We in the Christian community should. We in the Christian community. We in the Christian community should not. 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 We in the Christian community. We in the Christian community should not listen to those voices. Street ship. Disney will get the message. Disney will get the message. Disney World several times a year. And we'll win. We must, and we'll win. It's a battle we must battle. This is only another 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 battle. Country. This is only another battle. 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 Only another battle. This is 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 only another battle. But it's a battle we must, and we will win.
A just cause. Disney Company will give you a detailed answer to simply look at hard for us to take.
All right, now we're going to turn it out. Turn it up. Fuck yeah.
So you see what government divides people up. 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 Government divides people up.
Media.
dark center. Dark center. Government is a 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 dark center. And government is a dark center. Society around it. The hub of your wheel is the family. It's an entirely different picture. And so their response to each of the members of their responsibility, family members reach out to each other to strengthen the society. Members to grow and they can assist them. Families don't see themselves as children. Families don't see themselves as children who care about each other. Societies are among the free. Man grabbed the elephant's tail. Third blind man, he touched the elephant's trunk. Third blind man, he touched the elephant's trunk. And he said, third blind man, he touched the elephant's trunk. And he said, third blind man, he touched the elephant's trunk. And he said, third blind man, he touched the elephant's trunk. And he said, third blind man, he touched the elephant's trunk. And he said, and he touched the elephant's trunk. Third blind man, 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 he touched the elephant's trunk. And he said, no, it's like it's free.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Excuse me. Sorry, I had chili. Is that?
So beautiful.
Yeah, we're done.
That was fucking awesome. Oh shit.
By awesome, you mean you're never going to work again in the music industry?
I'll run you out of this town.
Yeah, Cooper has that tendency.
Yeah. Uh-oh. You got a twitch.
It's a little more than a twitch.
Nice.
Now go back to our regularly scheduled program.
Oh shit. Hey man, see you on the 1st.
I tell you what, we shit away 2 hours pretty good here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens once or twice.
Thanks for being a part of running people off of this stream, you guys.
Absolutely.
Peace and love. That's the best part about it.
I'm just glad that Tony's here.
Peace and a little love.
Damn, you know?
Gotta have guts to stay, man.
Well, or not.
Or not. Well, everything's here today, gone today. So
It don't matter nothing. It don't matter no how. As long as I can do this, it's good. I don't care who's watching.
As long as he can duty, he's happy.
That's
yeah,
right.
and I want to hear the record of like all this. Like when you release something like this, let me know, man.
Tony.
Yeah.
Guess what? He actually did do one not long ago.
What?
Okay.
Oh, just a fart record.
Streams.
I just did a fart record.
But
I did a record about noise, but I was on a record with noise. Well, it wasn't a record. It wasn't anything based on this stream. But
it was an idea.
Thank you.
I got you
for being here,
Yep.
Mr. Drummer Man. Now get out of Ohio every now and then. You come down here and visit if you want. There's a guest room.
Thank you.
Yeah, do it.
Dude, I would love to.
Come down. I don't celebrate holidays, so any holidays you're not celebrating, come on down.
And hold
Oh
on,
yes.
Tony. We're doing a show together soon. Come on. So,
12-1.
I know.
Yeah, I can't wait, man. We got a bunch of new stuff we're going to be bringing out. It's going to be fun.
We want to talk about your show. What's the show, you guys? But hurry
West
up.
Side Bowl, Youngstown.
Yeah.
Oh, who with? Just Massive Hot Dog, or who is it? Detention?
No, we're going to open for Detention.
Oh wow. Okay, cool. And you're going to that one.
I want to.
You're going to that one too?
Of course. I talked to Al and stuff, and I want us to work on something special.
Yeah, we're hoping next year is a lot more fun than this last year.
Well,
what?
I mean, devotional is always the peak.
We want y'all to tour a little bit, and I know that's been hard for you guys.
Yeah, we're more optimistic to doing so. I think the rest of the band's got the itch, got the bug, and you start putting crowds in front of people or getting in front of people, man. That feeling, you start chasing it.
Absolutely, and everybody on screen. Tony's from Massive Hot Dog Recall. The lead singer is Al Mothersbaugh, and also trombonist, and he's the cousin of Mark Mothersbaugh. But I'll tell you what, like this show it's never the same thing twice. They put everything into it, and like physical, everything. And Al does his crazy shit that I keep telling him, it's like, dude, like pretty soon you're gonna be
right.
broke.
And mind you, I'm the youngest one in the band at 53.
Yeah. And
right?
Al Mothersbaugh is also a trombonerist.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a trombonerist.
And I love fucking brass, man.
Well, December 1st, if you're anywhere near this damn place in Ohio, go.
Gotta do it.
Please.
Just ask for forgiveness for your sins and go to this thing. And
go online and buy the CDs anyways. There's multiple CDs. Most recent is just, it'll blow you away. It'll blow you
$150 bill. Okay, Tony. Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you. Peace and love. Peace and love.
All right, later. All right. Tim.
Yes, sir.
We'll talk to you soon.
All righty.
I'm out of here.
Goodbye, everybody.
Call
Have
you
a
in a
great
few
week.
minutes.
And talk to you soon.
Right on. All right, there goes Tim Nolan. You guys, thanks for hanging out. My last stream before I go on tour for many weeks. I haven't been out of town this long in a long time, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But I will try to live stream when I'm out there. I will be getting video footage when I can, and I will be posting it. So don't forget, the last person in the stream to leave a comment gets put in a drawing. So, frantically post, because I'm going to end the stream really soon. See you on tour, some of you. WhatsApp is the way to contact me. Go support Sorry State Records label. They have a lot of great hardcore punk stuff. And man, I swear I discovered so much great stuff last weekend. Thank you all for being here and your support. I appreciate it. I feel like I have a whole group of friends here on YouTube that I have connected with over the years, and I do cherish that. So may the rock and roll gods bless you as they blessed me, and I mean that. And I'm going to end the stream on a little wine guzzle here, okay? So bye-bye. We'll see you next time. Be a creator and not just a consumer. Talk to you later.